We took an 8-night Disney World trip that should have cost $6,300. We paid $1,400. Here's exactly how we structured it. 3 people, park hopper tickets, round-trip flights from New York, a 3-bedroom villa, sit-down restaurants in the parks, and no, we didn't win a contest or have some secret hookup. We used credit card points and cashback, and I'm going to show you exactly how, dollar by dollar. And we're not influencers flying first class every week. We're just a normal family who didn't want to go into debt for Disney. This is Points to Magic, and this is the real math behind our April 2024 Disney trip. No fluff, no up to savings, just the actual receipts. Let me set the scene so you know exactly what we're working with. This was a trip for 3 people, 8 nights in Orlando. We stayed at the Marriott Imperial Palms Villas, a 3-bedroom villa, by the way, not some tiny hotel room. We had 7-day Park Hopper Plus tickets, round-trip flights on JetBlue from New York, and we ate at sit-down restaurants inside the parks. If you priced all of that out in cash, you're looking at roughly $6,300. And this wasn't a lucky one-time hack. We use the same system every trip. The cards rotate a little, the points shift, but the structure stays the same. It's not complicated. It doesn't require perfect credit. It's just strategic. And once you see the breakdown, you're going to want to do this for your next trip. I'm going to walk through every single category, hotel, flights, tickets, and dining, and show you what we paid versus what it would have cost in cash. And if you want all these numbers in one place, I wrote a full guide with every detail. Link is first thing in the description. Plus, we've got a free cheat sheet that lays out the whole system if you're just getting started. That's in the description too. Okay, let's get into it. First up, the hotel. This is usually the biggest expense on a Disney trip, and it's also the easiest one to wipe out with points. We stayed at the Marriott Imperial Palms Villas, 3-bedroom villa, full kitchen, pool, washer, and dryer. It felt like staying in a vacation home, not a hotel room. 8 nights in a villa like this would normally run you a lot. We're talking somewhere in the range of $2,000 to $3,000 depending on the season. What we actually paid, $0. We used 147,400 Marriott Bonvoy points, plus 2 free night certificates. Those free night certificates came from the Amex Marriott Brilliant card. You get one every year just for having the card. And the points? We earned those from a combination of the Marriott Brilliant card and the Chase Marriott Bonvoy Boundless card over the course of about a year of normal spending. And here's the best part. Resort fees, 0. Parking, 0. This property does not have resort or parking fees. So our hotel bill for 8 nights in a 3-bedroom villa was literally nothing. That takes care of the hotel. Let's move on to flights. We flew JetBlue from New York to Orlando, round trip, for 3 people. If you've priced out flights to Orlando, you know they're not cheap, especially during spring break season. We're talking $300 to $500 per person round trip. We had opened a JetBlue co-branded credit card earlier in the year. The sign-up bonus alone was more than enough to cover all 3 round-trip tickets. We didn't pay a dime for flights. And that's another 0 on the board. We're 2 categories in, and we haven't spent anything yet. The running total is still 0. Now let's talk about the thing everyone asks about, tickets. Okay, tickets. This is where a lot of people assume the whole system breaks down. You can't use points directly on Disney's website. That's where most people get stuck. They think, well, I can't pay with points on Disney.com, so I guess points don't work for tickets. Not true. So here's the workaround. You buy your tickets from an authorized reseller like Undercover Tourist. They're legit. Disney authorized, same exact tickets, usually a few bucks cheaper actually. And the key part, when you buy through Undercover Tourist and pay with PayPal, your credit card sees it as a regular purchase, which means you can use points to cover it. We used American Express membership rewards points to cover 2 out of our 3 7-day Park Hopper Plus tickets. 2 out of 3, the 3rd ticket we paid cash for. 7-day Park Hopper Plus tickets are not cheap, so even covering 2 of 3 is a massive save. So this is where our running total finally starts ticking up. We paid out of pocket for that 3rd ticket plus a couple of small fees. But think about where we are. We've covered a 3-bedroom villa for 8 nights, 3 flights, and 2 out of 3 park tickets. All on points. Let's keep going. We still need to eat. Dining at Disney is its own budget category. Character meals, sit-down restaurants, even quick service adds up fast. A family can easily spend $500 to $1,000 on food over an 8-night trip. Here's what we did. Throughout the year leading up to the trip, we used 2 free cashback apps. TopCashback is the one for Disney gift cards specifically. You can earn 5 to 7% back and even redeem your cash back directly into Disney gift cards. That's the app that funded our dining. Then there's Rakuten, which is different. Rakuten lets you earn American Express membership rewards points on your everyday online shopping. Those are the points we use toward park tickets. 2 apps, 2 completely different jobs, both free. I'll put our sign-up links for both in the description. Our sit-down meals at the parks were essentially covered. The remaining out-of-pocket for dining was just the little stuff. Snacks, water bottles, things like that. We're talking a couple $100 total over 8 days. Not bad for Disney. And that brings us to our grand total. All right, let's add it all up. Here's the full picture, side by side. Hotel would have been over $2,000 in cash. We paid $0. Flights easily over $1,000. We paid $0. Tickets for 3 people with park hoppers, almost $2,000. We paid for 1 out of 3. Dining, covered mostly by gift cards we earned throughout the year. Grand total out of pocket, $1,414. For an 8-night, 3-person Disney World vacation with park hopper tickets and a 3-bedroom villa. We saved $4,949. That's real money. That's not theoretical. That happened. If you're looking at Disney and thinking, we can't afford that, I promise you, this is more doable than you think. We're not doing anything exotic here, just using the right cards at the right time for things we were going to buy anyway. If you want to run these numbers for your own trip, start with our free Disney Points cheat sheet. That's the first link in the description. Then watch our beginner guide next so you understand how the whole system works. And if you want a personalized plan built around your cards, your trip, and your budget, we build those too. Links in the description. Subscribe so you don't miss the rest of this series. We've got a lot more trips to break down. See you in the next one.